Most kids are introduced to fishing by drowning garden hackle in a local pond. Through experience and time, many were converted from live bait to using artificial imitations fashioned from hair and feathers. For me, the transition occurred in 1975 while I was a sophomore in college. I picked up a couple of woolly worms from the Laramie Fly Shop for $1 apiece and fished them behind a plastic bubble. My casting lever was my granddad's metal rod fitted with a plastic Zebco 202 reel. It was an effective approach to catching fish in the many beaver ponds in the Vidavoo Mountains. I have since retired the old spin cast rig, and now all of my fishing involves a fly rod. The woolly worm, which could suggest a variety of terrestrial and aquatic fish food items, has since faded from the limelight. It has been replaced by newer, more intricately detailed imitations. Few fly shops even stock the classic pattern in the fly bins anymore. It's a simple fly and is usually the first one beginners learn to tie. A peacock herl or chenille body, palmer grizzly hackle, and a short whisper of a red tail. If you add a long marabou tail, it becomes a woolly bugger, arguably the most popular and successful fly pattern ever conceived. My sling pack now contains many boxes of flies, more than I could use in 2 lifetimes, but the woolly worm has a special place in the memories of my youth. In observance of the 50th anniversary of my first woolly worm, join me as I get reacquainted with this fly. It's mid-April here in Wyoming, and we're on this lake in east central Wyoming. It's one of these warm, windless days, which is unusual for Wyoming. I understand we're going to get snow in 2 days, so you never know what's going to happen weather-wise up here. So we're taking advantage of it today. Darren is my partner today. We're going to be taking his 18-foot Liberty launch up a beautiful canyon with towering 1,000-foot limestone cliffs, and I've never been here before, so I'm trusting Darren. How are we going to do today?
Well, I hope the last time I was here, last fall, we caught 5 fish over 20 inches, and we also caught about 50 little ones, anywhere between 8 and I'm going to say 12 inches. I can't guarantee anything because you can never do that. Of course, we've all switched an entire season since then. But hopefully we'll get a nice fish or two that'll maybe be over 20.
Oh, that'd be nice to have. Now I'll be throwing a woolly worm in celebration of my introduction to fly fishing almost 50 years ago. But Darren, I understand you're going to be throwing some hardware.
I am. I'll be throwing soft plastics, probably spinners, and maybe some small spoons. So,
what do you say we do it?
Let's do it.
This is one of those really rare Wyoming days. Windless. We're up here on a reservoir in east central Wyoming. I'm throwing a woolly worm. It's about 3 feet of 4X fluorocarbon, micro swivel on a camouflage intermediate line. And it's only appropriate that using an old pattern like this that I use an old fly rod. Well, I got this 35-year-old Sage with a Ross Gunnison reel. Another nice rainbow. Feels like a pretty good fish here.
That's not a bad. Getting that around here.
Throwing a woolly worm for the first time in 47 years. And one of my first casts, I pick up this nice rainbow. Yep.
Oh, it's tiny.
There you go.
This out of the way.
Love it when they do the little tail dance. Well, we had a good day fishing. We didn't catch a lot of fish, but enough to make it interesting. I think you did a little better than I did.
Yep.
But it's nice to know that the woolly worm will still work. The classic attractor pattern. It's not going to be one of my go-to flies, but we had fun.
We did.
Think you outfished me?
Yeah, but I got a secret weapon. I was using a blade bait.
Of course, it's your boat too. So.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.